Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boy. Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Okay, Otto.
Ever since I got bit by that spider,
The boy battle
I've
hardened.
only had 1 week.
Man, probably about getting his ass whooped a lot. Okay.
That was when you found out.
Hey,
That's my girl right there.
Hey.
She played the hell out of her.
Where you wanted everyone to get the Peter Parker Spider-Man. We started getting some visitors.
One of the goats.
Oh yeah,
From
bad.
every
Definitely.
universe.
I hear throwing cars at niggas. Like, it was crazy.
You're not Peter Parker.
Right. I saw that
I'm
car.
sorry,
get
what was your
thrown,
name
I was
again?
like, okay,
Dr. Otto
it's on.
Octavius.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
You laughing at the OG. Hold on.
Right, like nigga.
Y'all don't know what time it is
So,
up here?
Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself.
Oh, he said
starting
crap
with
in the
word
trailer?
Please.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he said crap in the trailer.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
Power editing, baby.
You're flying out into the darkness
Boy, they did the damn
to
thing.
fight
Let's go.
ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate. I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't
fight was so real.
That man
Fight
was
was so real.
Yes.
There isn't.
What's good?
They're a danger to our universe.
You're not gonna take this away from me.
It's Big Jamie Foxx, baby.
You're struggling to have everything you want while the world tries to make you choose.
This is all my fault. I can't save everyone.
This scene right here, I fucking got chills.
What? I ain't gonna lie. I was good.
Yo, when that
My name is back up there though.
we calling spoilers right now. We about to talk about that.
come through,
You ain't trying to hear it again.
I can't stop him. December 17th, exclusively in movie theaters. Tickets on sale November 29th. Spider Monday.
I saw that. Look, I saw that shit on the 16th. Fuck all that.
Yo. What's good? What's good?
What's good? What's good?
Holla, gang.
Twitch, YouTube. Hey man, what's good, man? Hey, I'm letting y'all know right now, it's straight spoilers. I don't want to hear nothing in the chat about I ain't gonna go watch the movie, bro. You had 3 days. That's it, bro.
Gang.
That's it. It's squad in the building, man. Cue the truth here. Got big banana boats in the building. What's happening? Rashad Lamar Gaming in the building.
What is good, YouTube family? Twitch family. Wherever the hell you watching that, family?
Moon Man.
What's poppin', people? You already know what's good.
Yes, sir. We got
Controller
Juju Bear in the building.
Holla.
We got Presetta Gaming in the building. Look, go ahead. What's going on?
Go shake it, girl.
Okay, I see.
Glitz and glam.
Holla. Shake it with you. Shake it with you.
In the streets, there's no shit upstairs going hard.
Bing bong. Hey, princess.
Bing bong.
Oh yeah, the nails. I finally got them done. Yes, girl.
Okay, hey man, but without further ado, man, we is gonna jump straight into it. We ain't gonna hold y'all.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, so we gonna jump straight into it, man. First question: how did you feel about the movie? What are your thoughts?
11 out of 10. No, I'm kidding, but close.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, I'm gonna say it just like this, bro, because I ain't gonna lie. I tried to keep my skepticism down for this movie because I didn't want to get too overly hype, and then it wasn't all that. So I went into it with an open mind. Movie was by I say 100 out of 10, man. It was banging. They brought back an OG. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? They brought back an OG.
Mm-hmm.
I got chills down my spine. I wanted to cry, but you know what I'm saying? I wasn't finna be crying in the movie theater. That wasn't finna be me. But movie was definitely good, man. They did a great job with the movie. There is some cliffhangers, man. They had got me that I kind of wanted to really talk about, but
yeah, they trolled us.
Hard. I was like, bro. I was like, okay. So they did bring up some stuff, but we're gonna talk about it later on, man. How you feeling, Banana? How you feel about it?
You know, if you ain't watched this podcast before, I'm always the Debbie Downer on these.
Oh Lord,
where's the lie?
So I'm
just
say,
you better not say nothing bad, Banana. Fuck
I'm gonna
all
just
that.
say I give it a solid 8 out of 10.
All right.
Disrespectful.
8 out of 10.
Disrespectful. Yeah, you always
got
to
has
do
some
this.
things I love, but it also has some things I hated in the movies. Hopefully we're gonna get into some different topics and you'll get my opinions on it.
Okay,
I'm kind of there with you, Banana. I mean, look, so you know, I gave it like a 9, but that's because I took it back a little bit. Some things I had some expectations for some things that were not there, that they kind of set up as an expectation with the trailers. It's kind of their fault, in my opinion, but end up still giving it a 9 because what was there was just that good. They really didn't make a whole lot of mistakes. It's just their marketing material kind of set things in motion. And especially like you saw the secret ending to Let There Be Carnage. It's like, hold up, bro. Like y'all clearly set this up for Venom, you know. Where the hell he at? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, yeah. That's all for now. I'm gonna be monologuing for a while about that. I'm gonna save and let somebody else go.
All right.
Yeah, that movie is fucking amazing. I'm sorry, like, and I can understand, Banana and Rashad's skepticism, but what it is I don't allow that shit to judge how I feel about art. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
Art wise, nigga, from writing, from some cinematics, from all of that, bro. Acting too.
Oh yeah.
Acting was premium on it.
It was also a very well paced movie.
To answer Rashad's question, to answer Rashad's question, Venom's in fucking California. Yeah, he's all the way on the other side of the United States. I don't expect how you expect this nigga to get all the way down to New York. For whatever reason, he would even need to go to New York. Like, why would he?
They clearly teased him.
Anyway, I'm just they answered that. They answered that at the
end.
Man,
they bullshit. You know they bullshit.
Anyways, Tom Holland did his thing. Everybody did their thing. My boy Ned.
Look, Ned was a screw up.
Everybody
was a screw up.
Yo, one thing
I can't close the board.
I'm gonna close it here. I'm gonna shut it down here.
It was so fucking funny.
Before I go on, because I will go on the tangent. Before I go ahead, one thing I do love about this Spider-Man, different from everybody else, is the fact that they had a team, and the team is useful. They were not just dumb sidekicks, bro. Everybody was useful in every freaking movie. I love the dynamic, and that's all I gotta say. R.I.P.
Oh God.
All right, Juju.
I give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh,
mostly because of the wizard. That was
Strange.
Phenomenal.
Doctor Strange was hitting. Hold on.
Phenomenal. I liked the team. They were good and everything, but I was more so on the wizard. I was like, damn, he's good.
You must have been upset because they kind of hold him earlier in the movie.
Yeah, I was. I was like, man, Venom's coming back, but
they left his ass in the mirror.
I give it a 10, infinity over 10.
Bro, but that play he did. God.
That's actually one of my main points about what reasons I didn't like the fucking movie
because they hold Doctor Strange.
It was the fact of how they
stop. Princess,
Doctor Strange.
Right, damn. What happened? What happened? Going in order.
My bad. I had to just throw that in there because Daisy asked me about my point. I just had to throw that in there because
Daisy was applying the pressure. She said Banana needs to answer.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this on my chest.
Doctor Strange was paining. Doctor Strange was paining Tom Holland ass, bro.
You be quiet.
He was paining Tom Holland ass. And now all of a sudden Tom
he is just overboiling right now. He's all over the place. Somebody get a mop.
Okay, Princess, go ahead.
Okay.
Y'all silly, y'all silly.
Oh shit. I give the movie also a 10 out of 10.
Boom.
It was great. Okay. I'm gonna be real with you. Go ahead. It's gonna take less than 5 minutes. The last Spider movie. Oh shit.
Damn.
The last Spider, that was my alarm. The last Spider movie I seen was a very long time ago. And that's when my brother was literally in high school.
Oh my God.
You know how long that was. Damn. And that's when we had the OG. Okay. I forgot his name Toby
Maguire.
Toby Yep, that was him. And that was like the last Spider-Man I watched. So all the other new Spider-Mans.
You missed some trash anyway, so don't worry about
it. Right, the new Spider-Mans and the new villains. I'm like, who the fuck are these guys? Like, I just knew the OGs when they popped up. I was kind of excited when I saw them. I'm like, oh shit, this brings back so many memories. And then when you bring back like the new people that I've never seen, I'm like, okay, who the fuck are these? Okay, these probably like the new people in the new Spider-Mans that's coming out. But I give it a 10 out of 10 because I like how they all came together and brought all the Spider-Man's together, all the villains, the OGs.
Got their ass whipped together. They was winning.
Got their ass whipped together. Exactly. I really enjoyed it. It was really good.
I do put in the tidbit. I do appreciate Amazing Spider-Man to be the firewood to what was the new series, because if it wasn't for that shit, it wouldn't have hyped up this fact that Spider-Man was going back to Marvel.
Yes.
When they heard that, it was like bad.
Yeah, because I was excited about that too.
So Sony had to fail one more time. For Marvel to be like, nah, bro, let me get that back real quick.
That's another reason.
Unfortunately, they kind of hold themselves on the contract. So
Daisy, you just like Spider-Man.
Hey, Daisy.
Like Spider-Man.
Yeah, I love Spider-Man.
Hold up. You're kicked out of the chat.
He was the worst Peter Parker, bro. You know that Spider-Man was depressing. That Spider-Man was just depressed.
Both of those movies was garbage. Like neither one of them was good.
That's the reason why one of my putting in
I really didn't miss anything.
They made Andrew Garfield like seem like such a better Spider-Man than this. And it was gonna have my score a lot lower, but the fact that they played onto it in the actual show by having little monologues with him and Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire, that boosted it back up.
And then, like, hey, man,
but that's what I'm saying.
You're not a loser, man. You're amazing.
He didn't do that. Like, he was still being the exact same lame Spider-Man that we knew him in Amazing Spider-Man. He just had Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, it was the chemistry.
The nigga of smiles. You saw he beat a nigga with a smile. He was like. And the dude just stopped and was like,
"Wow!"
Like it was like the sunshine rays came behind his head. He was just like,
"All right, Daisy, we're done. We're done with you, Daisy. I can't take no more."
Somebody played it. You need to leave.
You liked it better than the OG one.
No.
She
said she's talking about the amazing.
I didn't watch none of the new.
She's talking about the Amazing Spider-Man
but he
movies.
said he was lame.
So bad.
He said he made fun of himself. That's what made me love that shit.
I can't wait till we play.
He said, "Bro, I'm lame compared to y'all." He was like, "Bro, you're amazing."
At whatever game we play now.
She probably playing Super Mario. I mean, not Super Mario. She probably playing Mario Party with us Sunday.
My bad, Leo. It's just so much disrespect. So much disrespect for the OG series. Like, no, the Amazing Spider-Man series was so bad. Spider-Man is literally like that's the only comic book my dad.
Why they do Electro like that?
That's the only shit I ever liked.
Jason, can you really sit here and tell me from some for real shit that you enjoyed Jamie Foxx's performance as Electro?
Yeah, for real, in that amazing, we're talking about Amazing Spider-Man.
But we're talking about amazing. No. He did the bomb. This is what Electro should have been.
He was fucking crazy.
But I'm not gonna go there. The point is, do you really come on the comb over, the buck teeth?
Yeah, he looked stupid. They commented on it. They was like, they was talking about how he was a loser. At least he like his face and shit was.
I seen previews of that when he was in that disguise.
I never seen the comb overs. How you have a nappy comb over?
They I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's
right here.
They did him so wrong.
The only part of your hair that's slicked, like you just oiled that spot.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of lost respect for his ass after that one. I was like, bro, you kind of lying right now, bro. Come on, bro.
He had the living color face on.
That's why he had to play Django. He said black people. I'm sorry. He
could have pulled over any other hairstyle, bro. You could have had a fucking Gumby hairstyle, and he probably would have looked clean. But nigga want to wear the comb over, bro. You could have had the bowl. You could have had the bowl cut or some shit. Like you want to be nerdy. You want to be the white. He was trying to be the white geeky nerd.
Bro, he could have literally just had a nappy fro. Just like
that's what I was gonna say.
Just something, bro. But Jamie Foxx was tripping on that. I think he just wanted to get into the series, bro.
I mean, I don't think he wasn't a writer for the shit, so he didn't.
I mean, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't have a choice.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he had a choice.
I mean, look, it worked out in the end because he got to be in this movie, and he was a bomb. He was a bomb. Afro.
Now you put that together, Days. I said a bowl cut. I ain't saying nothing about a bowl cut afro. That shit sound wild.
Hey, that's called a broccoli top.
That's word facts.
I'm fucking dead, yo.
I can't.
How you gonna walk in the barbershop with an afro talking about something? Hey man, you get a bowl cut around this shit. You fade me up, man.
They got the mushroom.
Put a little line on that bitch or something like nah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, like I thought this mug was fire, so I definitely like it. It just had some issues. Venom should have been in that bitch. Like he was one of the villains. They put all the villains from the old movies.
I have a theory.
And they didn't
I have
put
a
him
huge
in it.
theory. I have a huge theory, and I would love somebody to back me up on this. Venom left, right? So Tom Holland talks too much in the media, regardless, because he always snitches about the movie. And sometimes they honestly put shit in the media for us to think about, but then they'll like capitalize on it later. When he said that he would like more representation in the movies, more females, it's time for a Gwen or a Spider-Woman. What I'm thinking is that possibly Gwen can make it within the series, and because she also gets affected by the symbiote, aka Venom.
Oh God, that'd be crazy. That'd be
know
awesome though. That'd be epic.
Yeah, and then like because Spider-Man is done being Spider-Man, like Tom Holland probably come in and teach Gwen whatever, but like later down the line he's gonna chill out. And Gwen's gonna take over,
and then she'll probably
she's gonna have to deal with
asshole.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
That's usually what happens. Everybody's all extra nice.
It's just
and then later on, after they figure out what they're doing, they become like a villain or some shit, or like some anti-hero or something. Like freaking Felicia Hardy, like that. Look, they need to go ahead and put her in there.
But see, my theory behind it was because you remember when Doctor Strange did the reverse right or whatever and sent everybody back, but we didn't even know that he pulled in all the other Peter Parkers into the same dimension. So the fact that exactly who else did he pull in that didn't get sent back? That did because you said Villain was in California, but look, check it out. If everybody got pulled in that knew who Spider-Man was, then maybe he didn't actually go back. Maybe he just forgot and still
Venom went back. That's what happened at the end of this movie.
He did.
Him being pulled into the world was in the Venom 2, and then him being pulled back was in Spider-Man.
Well, no, so check it out. So everybody had to be in that same vicinity for that spell to work properly. Yeah, because you think about it, every time he worked on the spell, bro, everybody was in the vicinity for it to be finished.
The Spider-Mans wasn't when they first summoned them. You know what I'm saying? Like not everybody was together. Everybody was separated.
He didn't know.
When they summoned the Spider-Mans, we can't assume that they was in New York.
So look, this is the thing. Yes, we can because the OG, Tobey Maguire, even said he was like, "Hey," he was like, "Hold on, you're not there, friends." He was there. He was already looking for Spider-Man. They were already in the city. They were already there.
I guess.
I mean, they started there though.
You can say that, but somebody pointed out. I saw a review where they pointed out. They said this shit might be like a plot hole because they in Let There Be Carnage post the mid-credit scene or whatever. They was like, yeah, this. They showed Venom, like the portal open, and then they said, oh, Peter Parker, Spider-Man. But it's supposed to be like everybody who already knew Peter Parker was Spider-Man is supposed to go through the portal. He like found out that Peter Parker was Spider-Man by the portal opening.
Right.
And so I was like, what the fuck? It's like, so like technically he knows who Spider-Man is now, but he didn't know like before the portal opened. So, it's kind of like a weird way they did it. It's like, is it a plot hole? Is it not a plot hole? I don't know.
But that's what drew my question of, is he still did he ever go back? Did he really go back?
Well, he did, but the symbiote, the full symbiote didn't.
Yeah, like part of because that part of the symbiote is still Venom, so Venom's gonna find his way to Spider-Man because literally at the end of Venom 2, he was like when he saw Spider-Man, he was like, "Oh, I like that guy." Like he was really really fucking interested in Spider-Man all of a sudden. So now that the piece broke off and Spider-Man still exists in that world, he's gonna go looking for him.
Okay, we can ride with that.
I'm not gonna lie. Now that we talking about the symbiotes and shit though, like y'all don't think that was like you don't think it was like playing on the fact when fucking like Toby told Ned that fucking story of like his best friend and all the different shit.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I think that was just to play the comedy factor into the movie.
Yeah, because it was funny.
Comedy factor.
I don't know when they hit that shit. I was like, you know what? In like the outside world of this shit, Ned has been getting in shape since he filmed this movie. So like he could just be getting in shape or he could be getting in shape for a role. I don't know.
Oh,
That's
shit.
like
I'm pretty sure he wants to play
fucking crazy.
other movies.
Banana with the
like, pretty sure he has other roles other than being the best friend of Spider-Man. You know, he is an actor.
I mean, he is an actor, but like, I literally looked like after I finished, I was like, well, let me see if he in some other roles or some shit like that. Like, got some shit coming up.
Have you seen this nigga without hair? Like, he looks like.
Oh yeah, I seen him without hair.
Bro, I can say so much, but I'm not. It's some inappropriate shit.
All right, man. What was y'all funny moments coming into this? Favorite moments coming into this.
Go ahead, Q.
The whole movie, damn.
The whole movie.
I'll say this, bro. My favorite moment, bro, was seeing the OG Tobey Maguire walk through the portal, dog.
Yep.
That was the part right there that meant the most to me. Cause bro, I didn't think I was gonna see his ass no more after that, bro. I was like, all right, he's not gonna be in this one. Like, but they brought him back. So you know what I'm saying? That to me, that's what touched me immediately. I was like, okay, my homie's here, okay. He done been through some shit, but he here. Yeah. He about to help the original tighten up, bro, because the original one was I ain't gonna lie, bro, he kinda weak. He kind of weak. The current Spider-Man kind of weak.
Oh, you talking about Tom Holland?
Yeah, bro.
I mean, they did kind of walk Toby in.
I mean, it's because he's young. He's younger Spider-Man.
I know, but it's just the fact that he hasn't been through nothing like the other
everybody
one.
Died. You don't got nobody else.
And Tom almost died in both.
But look,
what do you mean go through shit?
Bro, but he didn't experience that pain like them, that hatred and shit. That's what drove Spider-Man to be.
Well,
yeah, but having that loss, bro, because he wasn't. Let's be real, bro. He wasn't hitting on shit. Like he wasn't like the original OGs. Like
he lost Iron Man.
Down.
He lost Iron Man.
Bro, that man, bro, come on.
That was his dad.
It's not the same. Okay,
stop figure.
It's not the same.
Stop.
Iron Man. Look, he ain't even respond, bro. Like Iron Man responded to Pepper Potts.
Right.
He didn't respond to that.
Like Piccolo being Gohan dad or something.
Yeah, exactly.
If Piccolo died, Gohan would go ham.
Gohan would go ham. The same thing.
If somebody killed Tony Stark right in front of Tom Holland would go ham on that nigga, just like he did in this movie.
Like, he would try to go ham.
He would try.
Whatever. The point is, the anger is there. The feeling of loss is there.
Yeah.
I really wasn't feeling. You know what? I'm not gonna go ahead, Banana.
Go ahead.
I'm not even playing my turn.
Princess, you can go because I'm like thinking of my points right now. So
okay, we're gonna come back to you, Banana. Go ahead, Rashad.
Oh yeah. Favorite moment. Man, god dang, it was a lot of. To be honest with you, like. So I heard about the whole the other Spider-Mans might be in a movie literally years ago. Like there was a rumor. They was like, oh, the rumor has it all the Spider-Mans are coming back. And I was like, what? And I thought it had to be false. But obviously as I kind of started hearing it's gonna be a multiversal movie, I was like, okay, they definitely gonna be in here. So I wasn't surprised at all. I did feel something, but at least for me it wasn't like my favorite moment. It was basically like my favorite moment was probably like when like that moment happened when they was in like I don't know if they was in a hotel room or whatever. They was trying to heal everybody, and then it's like you could kind of feel the tension just building because like it was kind of side conversations like like Jamie Foxx was like, man, I was just be a loser. I don't know I don't know how to get his power up, and you start to see the Sandman, and he's like, yeah, I just want to see my daughter, and then you sense like you're like, hey, what's Green Goblin doing over here? Like he's just off in the corner by himself. It's like you could just feel like something bad was going down.
This nigga about the
that was the longest Spider
that to me,
I was just like something's not fucking right.
I was cutting Tom Holland out all the way to back to Happy's apartment, bro. I was like, bro, why the fuck are you doing this? Fuck that. Send their ass back. They finna betray your ass.
Right, you can't. It's like basically he's trying to prevent what's gonna happen in the past. It's like preventing the past from happening, and it's just like.
Also, you gotta recognize the difference between the Aunt Mays and Uncle Bens of each universe. Uncle Ben taught him before he died, the whole responsibility thing. He just took that to heart and pretty much paved his own way. Aunt May really didn't put any effort behind anything except for like in the second movie for Toby, she said like something, but this Aunt May was his everything. Was his like his guiding angel and towards absolutely everything.
It's all he had left. Everybody else died.
she knew that they were going to die. So by her saying that, like that was his Uncle Ben. He had to follow through.
Yeah, that was definitely it for me. That movie was crazy, bro. Like that, I felt it, and I felt like here's where shit hits the fan. Everything's gonna go to shit. Like just the level of intensity of the anticipation. And then seeing what Jamie Foxx was gonna do, cause I already knew they was gonna fix the shit, and they did. And I was like, I can't wait to see Jamie Foxx whoop some ass. I was happy. I was happy. And then the Goblin started going ham. That everything between the tension and what happened after that point, like him freaking DDT and Spider-Man through freaking balconies and through entire floors of buildings. It's like I forgot because Green Goblin's supposed to be like super duper powerful, and it's like I almost forgot how freaking powerful this man is. Just seeing him freaking wreck the hell out of Spider-Man without his, he ain't got his suit. He looked like a regular ass dude. At one point, he did some shit like this, and he hit him. And then Spider-Man just went flying and like broke a wall. I was like, bro, like this dude is strong as fuck.
He was breaking floors, not just walls. He was going through floors.
He's the bomb this nigga through 4 blocks of
That's what I'm saying. Like,
they really represented what Green Goblin really is in this movie.
They fucking nailed Green Goblin, bro.
They nailed it fucking down. Because in the first one, you just thought like, oh, he's matching Spider-Man because he's the evil character. But now you felt it in this one, bro.
Yeah, he was a fucking pain in the ass. He was a total asshole. Yeah. He was strong as hell. It was a badass combination.
Yeah, facts. He was beating his ass all the way through.
Got his ass.
I was like,
he really got his ass beat.
He tried to shake back and still was getting whooped.
I'm like, you fought Captain America. What are you doing?
Colin ain't no bitch. That's what. Like, come on, bro.
Leo, what's your favorite moments?
Now real talk, I would have to bring it back to the Green Goblin. Now that I really think about it, the moment he went into the trash can, and then turned back in his hoodie. Oh no, was it? I forgot what scene that was. But when he turned around and the hoodie was all torn up, and it was a hobgoblin. I was like, nigga, what? I was like, the way they even went about just creating that outfit for him to represent the hobgoblin was fucking lit for me. I'm sorry if I cut too much, but goddamn, that shit was lit. And then I was just saying, just taking it from there to the fight scene in the building.
Yeah, that was crazy,
bro. That joint was wild. I also want to capitalize on the thing that Banana hates about the fight between Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. I think the way Spider-Man caught him. I think that Spider-Man caught this nigga was absolutely okay. You know what I'm saying? Because one, everybody keeps on forgetting that Spider-Man is a fucking genius, right? This nigga is going to MIT. He already understands what math is. So, and the fact that he has that with his powers that allows him to think faster than the majority of regular people, him being able to figure out that he was just using geometry was putting him in his favor. So
I mean, I don't have an issue with that.
I had no issue. I think that was a beautiful way to catch him.
I thought it was hilarious.
That was a beautiful way to catch. You ain't never seen no spider catch him. Fly like that.
It is hilarious, but it's just the fact that so he's smart. Tom Holland's like he's smart, but in these movies, they have not portrayed the Spider-Man as smart as what they tried to portray him in other movies.
That's bull. That's bull. He hacks and everything. What are you talking about?
He be hacking, bro. But like they try to like.
Can we get a segment? They try to
pin this shit off on other shit. They try to pin this shit off on other shit. They ain't just like fucking drop. Okay, this nigga is just smart as fuck. We just supposed to like, oh yeah, this nigga is smart as fuck because he about to get into MIT and shit. And now all of a sudden he's fucking geometry and fucking Doctor Strange and locking this nigga in his own.
I mean, but like, but
I'm like,
what? Bro, you gotta
you are
gotta
the
put things
ultimate
in
hater.
perspective.
Just tell me you hate Spider-Man, but you just watch the movies to look cool. I get it.
But hang on, you gotta put things in perspective. He wasn't fighting him like to really seriously hurt him. I feel like if he was, he would probably win the fight. He just was trying to stop him and do something to stop him. You know what I'm saying? So I can see him like actually losing. It's like if you getting in a fight with like a friend or your brother or something. You're not gonna actually like take them serious like you would like somebody out on the street. You know what I'm saying?
My brother ass.
Bro, this nigga, but hold on. Doctor Strange hit this nigga with a train. I don't want to hear nothing, bro. All I'm saying is
Doctor Strange was straight banging that nigga.
Like, yeah, he was. So he hit him with a train. I don't know what pulling punch was.
Bro, he hit him like full force though, bro.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
hit this nigga with a train. I don't
bro,
understand.
that's not full force.
Doctor Strange could have ended him immediately.
You know how many walls Spider-Man has been broken through?
Exactly.
That's not full force, bro. That's not full force.
Him with that train is the equivalent of pushing your brother into a wall. That's
Stop
literally.
it.
I mean, no,
that shit hurts.
You push your brother into a wall, that nigga might have a concussion.
Yo, freaking Doc Ock pinned this dude against the wall. He grunted, like, come on, bro. You don't him getting hit with a train don't hurt. Like,
I mean, he damn kept fighting, didn't he?
Bullshit. I thought he buzzed the way he grunted. I was like, bro, what's wrong with you? What are we watching, bro? What are we watching? I was like,
bruh, come on, man.
All right, bro, you wilding for that.
Juju, what's your favorite moment?
Well, personally, I like Doctor Strange and Spider-Man's fight. That was my favorite moment.
Oh, that damn mirror
dimension. That was my favorite moment.
That mirror dimensions was fire though. I ain't gonna lie.
It was. He was, especially when they was going through glass and shit. I didn't know what the hell was going on, but it was making me dizzy. But that was my favorite part.
Those portals, bro. The way they
them portals. Yeah.
And it made sense of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, I wish I was in something like this right now.
He made a web his own leg.
The shit was really hard when he was trying to get up out Doctor Strange's house and he put him in that out of body experience, bro. Like,
that shit was funny.
That was fucking
like, yo.
He had
that was one of my favorites too. That was funny.
Spider sense made him move on his own. And like, that's a funny tidbit that they put in there because that's actually a thing.
Yeah.
He was unconscious and his body moved on its own due to the spider sense. It was all
reflex. He was like, "That's." I was going to ask about that. I was like, "What the fuck is up with that?" Like, because I figured I'm like, "Is that the spider sense doing it?"
Yeah, it's just the spider sense.
Spider sense was tingling.
That shit is hilarious. This nigga spider sense work whether he got a soul or not.
I mean, it's the brain. All he needs is the brain to work.
That shit was phenomenal.
Yeah, that was smart.
All right, princess.
Mine was when you when they first opened the portal, right?
Right.
And then the OGs, the villains, the OG villains came about and they started fighting. The first fight scene. That was my favorite part.
Which one?
Doc Ock and Goblin.
Yeah.
Goblin.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, when they first came about, when you first saw them, when they first came on the screen.
Oh, okay.
You saw them pop up. Yeah, that was one of my favorites. And then also, of course, what Q said when we seen the OG Spider-Man come through the portal, that shit. Like Q said, I almost cried because I was the only one that I know. Everybody else, I was like, "What the fuck are these people?"
Yeah, like amazing.
But that was the only one that I recognized.
Who was the dusty Spider-Man?
Like you finna cry, princess.
They put a black man in there.
Like somebody get dusty Spider-Man off screen. I don't recognize him.
I'll watch it anyway.
Bro, I don't know what he had, like a fro. I don't know what the hell that shit was. But that shit was dusty though. Did you shower today, my boy? God, damn, that bitch, you ain't put nothing on your hair, bro. Nothing.
Like, it's too bad that it's too bad.
You know what it looked like?
But it happened to his girlfriend in the second movie. You probably ain't gonna get another one looking like that.
I will.
It looked like lint off a carpet if you had like a whole bunch of like gray.
Oh shit!
The funniest part with him, bro, is when his mom, when Ned's mom was like, "Hey, go to the corner and get them cobwebs. Since your ass up on the ceiling." Get his ass to work. I was like, "No."
Right. She was hop on ceilings and shit.
She said, "I'm going to bed."
Like he did the 3 fingers, and he was he was stuck on the ceiling. And then what's her name? Zendaya? She like threw the bread at him. She was like, "How come your spider sense ain't working?"
She was like, "Nah." She was like, "Hop on the ceiling."
That
She was
second,
like, "Oh, this ain't enough." Like, no.
That second bread throw had me dying in the face. I never expected that second one to come out, bro.
I didn't think she was gonna throw the bread no more, bro. She clocked his ass mid-sentence. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I did get spoiled when they did the whole 3-pointing thing because somebody fucking put a picture up there on the internet. I was kind of mad, but I really wanted to experience that myself.
Yeah,
that shit was funny.
And they put out the meme.
No, that's what I was just gonna say. That's one of my favorite moments because that is the only time I've ever felt. That's the only time I've ever felt something for Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Let me tell you why I didn't.
He cleared up. I was like, yeah, you know, I feel you. No, I ain't felt
Let me tell you how I felt when that scene went down. She fell. He went out there. He got bumped. He went and they closed out on him. As soon as they showed his face, I was like, "Oh shit!" I literally, I said that shit out loud to the theater. I was like, "Oh shit!"
I mean, well, okay.
And then
hang on.
I was
Does
like,
everybody know the
drop
context?
short as hell.
Because Princess, you haven't seen the movie, right?
Same one.
The Amazing Spider-Man movie. I don't know if you've seen it, Juju.
What
happened? The reason why that moment is supposed to be special is because his girl, like, it's spoiler. So his girlfriend.
His girl died, right?
Yeah, she died.
Yeah,
and, like,
he said in the movie.
And you weren't able to.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he did say that. My bad.
Yeah, he said he couldn't save her.
Yeah,
and I already knew that's the reason.
But how it happened is why it's so significant. She was falling down a freaking elevator shaft, and then he couldn't catch up to her while falling. So
literally, that's what probably happened.
So he webbed her, but because of the force, he broke her spine when she didn't hit the floor.
Damn.
So she folded like an omelet.
But listen, I knew that had to she had to die like that because how he catch MJ and then he just started crying. I'm like, okay, yeah.
That's why he ain't spitting.
That's probably how. Yeah, that's probably how his fucking girlfriend died.
Somebody in the movie saying something that pissed me off because as soon as the scene happened, somebody go, "Oh, they gonna kiss." I'm like, "What the fuck? What?"
Hey, DT, it's all good.
Oh shit!
What are we talking about?
Oh my god,
bro! If he would have tried to kiss him, I would have got him walked out the studio.
For real, he was at a city theater, bro.
Like, I know you grieving, my dude, but nah.
Like, nigga, go back to your own universe while I whoop your ass. like, nigga, I'm pretty strong in this universe.
I'm straight painting that nigga. I see this shit, bro.
I like the fact that I like the way they worked together too. Like when they were webbing each other's feet and trying to like flip them up.
I ain't gonna lie, when they actually got the team combo going, I was like, okay, y'all doing a little something now.
Well, you mean like when Electro is whipping all 3 of their asses at the same time?
Oh yeah, a little tip of that mask. Electro's mask, when they show when he first came up and they showed his mask for electricity. Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Bro,
I was happy as hell.
I ain't gonna lie, one of the funniest moments when they actually spoke on them niggas not being able to shoot the fucking web out their arm. They
were like,
"How you doing that?"
Right.
I knew it was gonna happen though.
Bro,
I was like, that's some OG shit. That's why.
What had to take it there, bro? He was like, does it come out anywhere else? I'm like,
he said, nigga, when I run out,
in the lab. I'm like,
when I run out, I gotta go back to the lab and make some more. Like,
he was like, you don't got an infinite supply? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
He said, but he said, yeah, when you said blockage. But no, the funniest part, he said, yo, bro, I don't want to brag or nothing, but I was a part of the Avengers. He was like, oh, that's dope. Who are they?
And this nigga was like, "Oh, you're a part of a band. You're part of a band." I was like, "No, nigga."
You trash, bro.
When Tom Holland said that shit about, "I'm the only one here that's been a part of the team," I was like, "How the fuck do you?" I was like, "How do you know that? You're not supposed to know that."
No, he literally they both said they weren't a part. They never worked with.
I mean, they
like, he said, I never worked with myself. He said, "Me too." He said, "All right, so since I'm the only one that's worked with a team,"
and that's what brought up Avengers.
He did, bro. That's all right. Okay,
because I'm the only one that worked with a team.
I was like, bro, what the fuck? How would you know that?
They just wasn't invited.
Remember they did this?
They probably had Avengers in every universe. They just wasn't invited yet. That's probably what that was.
Nah, Avengers don't exist.
Yeah.
They actually showed that in What If, remember? In Marvel's What If.
Nah, I don't remember. I saw it, but I don't remember that no Avengers. I mean, I seen him like murk them niggas, but I ain't seen him like not have a no Avengers.
I mean, with that, like you would think if they had him in that universe that some other superhero would have shown up.
Well, I think
just to fuck some shit up and not just all Spider-Man characters.
Oh,
It take a little, give it a little time. You know, it's probably all that is.
Matt Murdock.
So who y'all?
Oh yeah.
Who y'all favorite Spider-Man, bro?
I know this easy.
Yeah,
go ahead, BQ.
No, I want to hear it from Rashad, bro. I need to hear this.
Okay, Rashad, go ahead.
I want to hear this.
Dang, this nigga gotta crack his fucking neck and shit.
I'm just being dramatic as hell. No, it's Tobey Maguire. Of course. Because like in my opinion, the Tom Holland movies are better, but it's not because of him. It's because the movie's just better on the whole.
Right.
Whereas Tobey Maguire, he makes the original movies better just by himself, in my opinion.
Yeah,
so like he's just a stronger presence. Tom Holland's presence, it just ain't all the way there. And I don't know if it's because it's him as a person or if it's because of the way they wrote him, or I don't know if it's young Spider-Man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely the original Tobey Maguire.
I think young Spider-Man got something to play with that, but he wasn't the same to me as Tobey when he was young in high school. He didn't have that.
True. That I forgot about that.
Yeah, and his Flash versus their Flash, two different people.
Yes.
Entirely.
I'm sorry, but when I first watched this movie, when I went to theaters and I saw the new Spider-Man, you ever notice how the old Disney, when you like a young kid, they had like That's So Raven, and you watch that, and then now you watch like the new Disney movies or shows, and it's like not the same.
Yeah,
that's how I felt watching the new Spider-Man versus the old OG Spider-Man back in the day.
He did. Basically talking about he's an old looking high schooler. It's funny because he look so much older now. It's like he look old as hell.
I was an old looking high schooler.
Oh boy, about 40.
But we didn't even catch it though. I didn't even catch how he just looked like a regular high schooler. But I was young.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that.
I was a kid, so I really didn't.
I was
like,
one thing I can say I hate about the Tom Holland movies is Flash, bro. I do not like the fucking Flash. Yeah, I do not like
it. Flash supposed to be a fucking bully. This damn job.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the classic big jock.
He was small. How the hell you a little bit bigger than the current Spider-Man?
How you bullying?
You're supposed to be big ass shoulders, walking through the hall,
just go whoop his
slamming
ass.
niggas in the lockers, like, bro. Didn't want to be his best friend, like, bro. Flash never wanted to be that man's friend, bro.
Facts.
Like, come on.
I feel like in these new Spider-Mans, they try to make Flash more like what a Flash type person would be in today's world. As opposed to back then, it would be just like that. In the
I get you.
Time,
a troll.
like a jock. But in today's world, the Flash would be like a
okay.
Like, I feel like that's what they went with that. I don't fuck with it, but that's what they tried to go with this shit.
Now that you put purpose behind it, I get it now.
Yeah,
I'm a little less upset.
I hated it. I still hate it every time I see him in the movie, but I'm like, I get it.
I actually feel like they did better with him in like maybe the first one, but like the second and third one, I don't know. It just didn't fit all the way right. Something
that nigga also
they gave him blonde tips. Why? Like, what the fuck?
Bro, if you don't fold this little bitch, I was like, bro, if you don't fold this man, please.
Nah, with great power comes great responsibility, man.
Talking about he want to be Spider-Man's, aka Peter Parker's best friend. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I just never see the original Flash Thompson would have never been nothing like that. It's just I just can't rock with it. Like if I had to criticize, the only thing that's positive about this Flash Thompson is that he wasn't much of a presence in this movie. He was in it for like 2 minutes. So
yeah,
that's the only reason I wasn't tripping.
I'm glad he had that limited amount of screen time. But
Toby did that shit for you to hate him though.
I know, but I still could have did without him.
Yeah,
Right.
I feel like the movie would be better if he wasn't there. To be honest
Yeah,
with you.
facts. And Toby is my favorite too, though. I still think Toby. Bro, he had more. I felt more emotions behind the way he was acting and every part he played in, bro. Like
Yeah.
it was more meaning behind everything he did.
Yo, hold on. Let me interject real quick. You remember the part when like he looked at the guy like I missed the part where that was my problem. You remember like you just you felt that.
Oh
You
yes,
felt
sir.
that. Like you
Yes,
like
sir.
oh
I said, okay,
oh
okay,
damn. Like the revenge. Like they robbing your ass and he just turned his back on you. Like,
come
you
on,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
The boy wasn't pulling no punches.
So it's everybody's favorite Spider-Man, Toby, at this point.
No.
Okay. So
Oh,
wait, hold on. Let's because we skipped Banana. Banana, who is your favorite Spider-Man?
Oh, mine is Toby. That's why I ain't say shit.
Okay. Go ahead, Leo.
I figured Leo was the one that didn't.
I'll be the oddball in this. I don't give a fuck. So I like Tom Holland, and then I'll explain myself. I'm not gonna say anything in regards to me liking Tom Holland over Toby. That Toby sucks in any form, way, fashion. Like none of that. I like Toby, but Toby, people from my perspective, gotta understand that Toby was in one of the next biggest Marvel movies since Blade. Blade started the shit. Toby followed up and expanded the shit. So he had a high expectation on him. Movie was fucking dope. He did his fucking thing, and he created the first personality that for a live action Spider-Man. So of course he's going to be held to the OG standard, automatically at a pedestal, right? However, when it comes down to Tom Holland, I feel like he, in regards to the writing, has surpassed him based off of where he is, right? Tom Holland is not about to graduate high school and go to college, right? This dude's a freshman. He had all 3 movies as him going from freshman to graduating. So he's starting off from a middle school's perspective, freshly going into high school. The fact that he had a team working with him and he was doing high school dumbass decisions, learning from his mistakes, and then going through all 3 movies to develop to the Tobey Maguire grade Spider-Man that is what he is right now at the end of this movie is why I appreciate the Tom Holland over Tobey Maguire.
Yep.
I can feel that.
That's kind of the only reason I even felt something for Tom Holland, bro, is at the end when he was giving when he was giving him them hands. I was like, all right, bro, like I need you to get on your shit. Like, don't nobody stop this man.
Exactly. Yeah, when he was there.
Oh yeah, I was like, what that nigga threw at that nigga for real.
I ain't gonna lie, when that nigga Green Goblin stabbed Toby, though, I was like, bro, Tom, paint this nigga.
But listen, you can't tell me that they weren't smart enough to put this at this point in the movie. Everybody else had their situation happen in the first movie, at the beginning of the movie, or something like that.
Yeah.
They threw this thing in we didn't even know this was coming. Like, that's the crazy part. Nobody really saw this coming. So for the fact that they put it in the movie and then made that like the end of his adventure, which is technically the beginning of his what we already know Spider-Man to be, this was probably like what they call that, a prequel in a sense.
Yeah.
Of a Spider-Man timeline.
Yeah.
I mean, man, look, I mean,
I made sense to it.
Opinion, but them emotions just didn't.
It wasn't the same.
It didn't hit. It didn't hit for me. And I don't think it was like just because it's the OG.
That sound like Cowboy Bebop haters.
Daisy, you finna go to timeout. You
so disrespectful of the OG.
For real, like nah, because look.
Exactly, she was
like,
a freshman. This dude was 14.
Even the game, like I just played the game, and I felt more like from the game. You know, that's brand new to me. I just played it.
No, stop it, bro. Stop that. First of all, I love that game, and that Peter Parker is in college. That's Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker in Tom Holland's world. Stop it. Actually,
like,
that's
I'm just
Tom
saying.
Holland.
I'm just
That's
saying,
Tom
like
Holland
in
Spider-Man
general,
in college.
Tom Holland. It's hard for me to feel that, man. Like, cause the drama. I feel like the drama was a little bit more like it's like a little bit more intricate between like Tobey Maguire and MJ versus like Tom Holland in this version of MJ. It's like totally different. It feels like kids versus adults.
Kids.
Like
Now,
that's what it feels.
kids.
That's what I'm saying. So
you know what?
it doesn't feel as
you want a more
the
adult
same.
Spider-Man. I understand that, but that doesn't make it.
I didn't like Toby. I didn't like Toby Maguire's MJ though. I ain't gonna lie, cause she really be pissing me off every time.
But bro, that's how she is though. That's
yeah,
literally how
yeah.
MJ's character is.
She was the Princess Peach
I
of
understand that.
Marvel.
Like that's what was driving the movie and too. But I'm just saying, like, just for me personally, I didn't like her character. I really wanted him to slap the fuck out of her a couple times. If he slap this bitch, maybe she might get right.
That's literally that's literally MJ's thing. That's literally how she is.
I know the shit reminded me of
Mary Jane Straight Princess Peach.
Damn, bro, what the fuck? What was the movie?
It's like what you was really doing, Green Goblin. Like, how you always getting caught?
Bro, you wild. Bro, but
Holy shit! You hell, I'm not gonna play.
But that's what the shit really made me think about, bro. What was it? The movie was like Run, Forrest, Run. I can't remember the fucking name.
Forrest Gump.
Danny,
Forrest Gump. I feel like she just dragged the whole character from that shit, bro, all the way over.
She's like Jenny, like bro, hold down.
This bitch, I was like,
bro, she was there for eye candy and distress.
I feel like she was giving me Jenny.
Oh my god, she wasn't that bad. Come on, man. Jenny from the block. Jenny from the block.
From the third OG Spider-Man, bro. When he had got the venom or whatever on him, when he was walking through that bitch through the club and she was singing the shit, like bro, it's just that whole moment. Everything from each movie just kind of like led me to it.
You know, that's a good point. Fucking Venom's girl was fucking in a way more dangerous situation, and she took control. You know what I'm saying? She said no, and did everything to stop people. Mary Jane just getting caught up. Just like taking no fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna help throw a rock or something.
Princess Peach and Spider-Man is Mario, bro. Like he tired of
Peach eventually fought alongside Mario at some point.
It's worse.
After 20 years.
Princess Peach just
slow learner. He didn't know how to jump on niggas.
Like MJ, like actively would do things to make things worse. That's one of the things about her that's just literally how she is. Like that's probably the reason he's so in love. Probably
she played a role. Don't get me wrong. I'm not selling her short by any means. She definitely played a role. I'm just saying like. Her character, like they did it right. They made me hate her because that's what I wanted. I wanted to hate her ass because I'm like, bitch, just slap this hoe, please, please.
Like that's MJ for you, man.
But I like MJ from Spider-Man the game. MJ, that
whatever,
dope, bro. I love that.
Whatever. Look, they you should be a timeout somewhere because you tripping.
That MJ from Spider-Man game. Best MJ, right? The best MJ, right?
The best? Hold up, bro. Like
out of all the ones that's out so far.
I mean,
like animated
I tell you one thing. Certainly not the best character model. I don't know what the hell they did with that, but
I didn't think it was bad.
Like it was alright, but she embodies MJ.
She was a little stoic.
To the very end, not to tell him.
So do y'all agree with Peter's decision at the very end to not tell MJ and Ned, like at the very end of the movie when everybody's mind got erased, like he was rehearsing his whole role.
Oh,
basically,
I got a controversial answer here. So I will say no. I don't because here's the thing. Okay, by getting them involved, they're in danger. right? So you can say,
True,
okay, I'm gonna
true.
keep them out of danger. You really care about them, and keep them out of danger, right?
Mhm.
But that's, in my opinion, that's not a choice that he can make on his own. He literally promised them that he would tell them. After he made that promise, in my opinion,
Should have kept it.
But who
he
mad?
should have kept his promise.
But who
And
mad
that,
though?
in my opinion, that's what he should have did. And even if he want to keep him safe, eventually MJ, she said, "I'm gonna just figure it out again anyway," and I guarantee you, she will.
I
Guarantee.
mean, but so like that's the thing about him breaking that promise, is that's the part that is like kind of pissed me off about it, is that because like he was gonna break that promise regardless, because they already showed he was gonna break the promise anyway. Because MJ literally asked him, next time you do any of this spell shit, can you like get my opinion on it or something first? He didn't ask them about shit. He just came down and told, hey, look, y'all finna forget everything about me. I was like, what? I was like, yeah. He's just like, y'all finna forget everything about me. If I was like, I'm tripping at MJ.
But that's what I noticed. Go ahead, Leo.
No, real talk. Like, when it came down to the decision, I feel like, I think I agree with him doing what he did, because if you realize that this is the first time he did something correct in regards to, like, the storyline, he could have honestly messed their lives up again by telling them this information. You know what I'm saying? But he's making an adult decision. This retcon.
That's my homie right there. That's one
All right,
of my
what's going on, Gio?
Okay.
Now this and that's what I'm saying. Like, for him making that type of choice, or being even capable of making that type of choice instead of being selfish like he always was, it showed Peter growing up, in my opinion.
Man, all right. Look, I'm gonna rebuttal real quick. I'm gonna let everybody go, but I'm gonna rebuttal real quick because, in my opinion, that it demonstrates the opposite. He did that choice selfishly, against their wishes. That's against their wishes. They want to know. He did it because he's like, well, I want to do what I think is best for them to protect them, instead of what they want, which is willfully putting themselves at risk to know about his identity.
At this
So,
current
in my
moment,
opinion, that was a selfish decision that he made.
At this current moment, they don't know what they want. So who mad? That's what I'm saying.
Come on, bro.
Who's upset? If he doesn't do it,
he should have
who's upset for real? And you really think for real that he's going to do this forever? Really? You think he's going to let them enjoy MIT? Right, and when they graduate from MIT,
Geo speaking facts.
You know what I'm saying?
They finna go to MIT and have
wait, college decisions, and then come out.
We skip Q and banana. We skip Q and banana. Go ahead, Q.
So I agree with Rashad, bro, because I'm like, bro, you was held to a standard. They know the risk. If they die, bro, they are dying. They are dying because they are putting all their trust, faith, and everything into this man. They want to be a part of whatever he got going on, so he don't got to shoulder nothing alone, bro. So the fact that they're there,
he wouldn't even made it. If they weren't there, he wouldn't have made it.
He wouldn't have made it, because had he just did it, because everybody was pretty much trying to tell him what to do. I mean, obviously he got a problem with making decisions anyways. You can tell by his combat experience. But
yeah. I'm like,
but I ain't fooling nobody. Fuck that. But I'm just being real, bro. Because if you think about it, like how you said in the beginning, he had a team, bro. He had a team. There was every reason why he was winning. He should have told him
in the second movie.
He should have.
He did not help in it. I mean, that kind of helped in the first movie.
He should have had more faith and told him like he promised. Nigga broke promises. He not being loyal.
That's how he messed up in the first place, is by
I think it's so black
trying to make if he consulted more people and talked to more people in the first place, none of this shit would have happened.
He's a fucking kid.
So yeah, but in my opinion, he didn't learn nothing. He literally is still the same. I don't feel like he grew. I feel like he's the same. He's still making decisions on his own, not the greatest decisions, because inevitably he's going to be drawn back to Nick. Some kind of way they're going to be drawn to each other. And same thing for MJ. And they're going to be in danger all over again. And they're going to be mad if they find out about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So he might as well just go ahead, rip that Band-Aid off, and go ahead and drop MJ off a cliff and save her real quick. That's all the plan.
What's up, Craig? What's good?
Now, what Gio said, I agree. I was already thinking about that. Like Gio could literally go to Doctor Strange and just say shit that no one would ever know or should ever know that Spider-Man does all of a sudden, and explain the same spell that he would obviously know of. You know what I'm saying? To say that he wiped his own memory, because we've done it all the time. I'm just saying to reverse the shit.
Look, somebody got a cap. So you can give it to Daisy real quick.
Quick question.
Yo,
somebody with more knowledge explain this to me. So, like in the beginning of the movie, Doctor Strange is adding in all these like precursors,
incantations.
Yeah, like he was like, okay, you want this person to still know you are. You want this person still. Why couldn't you do that at the end?
Because he was already because he was fucking the spell up. But you know what's something that kind of like fucked with me though, when he was doing that first incantation, when he said you fucked my spell up like 6 times, and Tom was like, Tom was like, nah, it was only 5. I think Doctor Strange had added himself to that spell when he was doing because he didn't want to lose the memory, like even though he's the spellcaster. So, and I kind of think he did that at the end too. I think he put himself to where he still remembers him.
But he said he wouldn't.
Because why would he not?
He might have lied. I mean, who knows? But he might have lied about that.
Like, he could have, because it was like, and I kind of think he was lying, bro. When he was like, "Do you remember the battle of whatever?" I think he kind of was just pulling old boy leg.
Wait, what video footage?
Oh, he talking about because all of the media had footage of Spider. I mean, they use a magic spell, so the magic spell, I'm assuming, just wiped every trace of that knowledge out of existence. That's just my guess.
Like every bit of evidence and anything regarding connection from somebody.
That's a powerful ass wizard. Like you don't know shit about Doctor Strange, yo. Doctor Strange don't fucking play. He can do anything. Like it's literally one of the most powerful characters.
I agree, Daisy. I agree.
I like that one.
But
bro, because it's not
these niggas file loyalty over hearts.
At this time, bro, like it is their choice.
Exactly.
You can't stop nobody from making their decision, bro. They're making a decision to be a part of your life. They can easily be like, you know what, since you don't want me to be a part of your life, fuck you. You do it on your own.
Exactly.
Bear that shit on your own.
Give them. Don't take the decision out of their hands.
Don't come to me sad about nothing. I don't want to hear it. I don't want because bro, like you think about it. I'm telling you, I want to be a part of this and help you. I know. I see you fucking up. Let me help you. Let me help you. Let me be that shoulder for you.
They did it. You remember MJ is the one who pulled. Peter Parker, he was about to pull the box. He was about to press the button and just after his aunt died, he was just about to say fuck it and just send everybody back. MJ pulled the box away, like hold up, like not so fast. Like let's talk. Let me let you talk to Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield first. You know what I'm saying? So he needed them, and not to mention Ned helped him in every single movie. You know what I'm saying? So like now what you gonna do? Like of course he might say, okay, I'm not gonna be Spider-Man no more, but we already know that's full of shit. He's gonna need Ned's help again.
Bro.
God damn.
I don't think so, bro. Like, it's really not, bro, because every other, you telling me that only Toby and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is the only ones that can just get bit and all of a sudden do all this amazing shit by themselves, while this nigga has the experience of all 3 movies that he's done with other people, and then all of a sudden trying to do this by himself now, and he can't do it. He doesn't need them.
Bro, man, he didn't have this version of Spider-Man
I'm biased.
This version of Spider-Man does need him because he's trash.
Bro, come on. Bro, he already learned to sew. He just sewed his own suit. Bro, he sewed his own suit. That shit was sparkled and dazzled. That shit glittered in the night.
His aunt is dead because of his decision making. His aunt died because of this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, his aunt had to die for this nigga to level up for real.
Exactly.
I don't understand where y'all coming from.
His aunt had to die. His aunt had to die, bro. She had to be the one to die for this man.
Let me say this. Somebody had to die in order for Spider-Man to do something by himself. Can we be clear on that?
I mean, but you the one who brought up the
It's
fact
a yes or no.
You the one who brought up the fact that his Piccolo died. So why he didn't level up after Piccolo? Why he didn't level up after Piccolo died?
Right.
Everybody look, I'm talking about Tony Stark.
Oh my God.
You know, bro,
because he doesn't really level up like that.
I can answer that. I can answer that. Bet. You want me to answer? I'll answer. Fine. Tony Stark's dying allows Spider-Man to try to become more than just what he was already doing. He set himself.
He became a bigger bitch.
To be a superhero. To be a superhero. To go through what he went through for Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. All right? Fuck it. But yes, Aunt May dying represent his independence, bro. Like I'm telling you, everybody had to die.
He leveled up on the grave of his dead aunt.
So did Uncle Ben for Toby.
That was much more his fault. Uncle Ben was like an unforeseen circumstance. This was like the fucking Green Goblin literally sitting right next to his aunt. She was like, "Hey, one of the guys you were talking about is here."
Uncle Ben had nothing to.
He was the other Green. He wasn't Green Goblin at the moment. You know that.
Like the bullshit.
Come on, bro.
He
was nice.
That was the most foreshadowing. That was the most obvious foreshadowing I've ever seen in the foreshadowing history. This motherfucker literally sitting right next to him.
No. If you're correct, then why did he make the medicine for him?
Yeah, Jill, he does. He got the suit.
Why did he make his own cure? He made it. He destroyed it. The bad one destroyed it, but it was already created.
I'm about to say that's the one that didn't even work. Ain't that the one that didn't work?
He never stabbed him. He broke it.
Oh, well, whatever the hell it was. Well, okay, the shit didn't work, so it doesn't matter whether he made it or not.
Rashad, you saying that he was the Green Goblin no matter what? It didn't matter if he
Yeah, you damn right he was, because the Green Goblin's his ability to take over mentally is always going to be stronger than
I don't want to hear nothing about disrespect, baby. You came on here disrespecting the OG. You in time out, for one. You in time out.
His power activated on PTSD.
Tom Holland's still a bitch because he ain't level up until he took for all these motherfuckers to die for this man to get a true level up.
It's a prequel.
Tom gotta grow on me because I'm not used to.
14 years old in this shit.
He mentally.
I'm not used to this Spider-Man.
Bro, he mentally didn't he leveled up in terms of like, he got angry and beat up the Green Goblin. But mentally, he's still weak in the head. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't respect him.
Okay, we're going off of the what you call it? Hindsight of it. I understand that purpose, but like it wasn't just a guaranteed. You know what I'm saying?
He just, bro. My thing with Tom Holland, bro, his mind never really matured at all, bro. Like you got a lot of shit going on. Like you smart as hell, but you are not mature in the least bit. Going into all this shit, you see how many people fucking died. Why would you not grow maturely, like in your mind? Why would that not happen? You retain all this smartness, but you're not really using it the proper way.
I ain't even gonna cap. Okay, going back to the main question, real quick. If it was me, I'm just saying this is what I would do. Like, okay, even though I said what I said about the promise and how I feel about it, if it were me, I would tell Ned, but I'd probably be like, okay, I really don't want if somebody I love like that to like be in danger. So I'd be like, okay, MJ, I ain't gonna tell, but Ned, I tell his ass.
Yeah,
I'd be like, all right, Ned.
But Ned talk too fucking much, bro. Like,
that's facts.
That's one of them. That's one of them like conversations with like, bro, I swear to God, if you say anything, I'm gonna hit you dead in your shit. Like, bro, be quiet. The first time I hear you say something, spider sense is going off, bro. You getting smacked.
Your ass beat.
Don't say nothing.
Fuck it. I'll tell both of them. Fuck it. Just fuck it.
Because if you tell Ned, bro, the MJ gonna find out. It's just
that's why I just said fuck it. I tell both.
Regardless. So were y'all disappointed that Venom wasn't in the movie, man?
Let's go reverse.
Leave him where he at this point. No, I was not disappointed.
I'm okay.
Leave him alone.
I was okay with it.
I was disappointed.
I was disappointed.
I don't think they would have survived if Venom was there.
They probably wouldn't have. That's the whole point. I want to see the.
It would have been too much.
Look, but no, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna give you a specific reason. Okay, they did all of the villains from the previous movies, right? Like, main villains, and Venom was one of the main villains, right?
Right.
Okay. Also, in Let There Be Carnage, they literally brought had the portal open. And they showed that Venom, like, he was looking right through the portal, like, oh, this is Spider-Man. He's like, what? So I'm like, they literally are teasing, like, okay, the Amazing Spider-Man No Way Home comes out in like a month. So, okay, Venom's gonna be in this movie. They literally teased it. So then all of a sudden you go through the whole movie, no sign of it. Then they show a post-credit scene, like, with him just chilling, just up there having a couple drinks, and he just goes back. That was a stupid ass cop out, bro. Like, I was disappointed. Good movie if you just take it for what it is, but to me that was kind of dumb. So yes, I was disappointed, and they did kind of fuck with people who saw Let There Be Carnage. Like, it is what it is.
But you don't think they did that at the end? You don't think they did that at the end to, like, kind of tease that he'd probably be in the next movie?
They did, but we talk about this movie.
Yeah.
he wasn't here. So now sure. As a matter of fact, he probably will be in literally the very next movie, but they teased it. They literally set that expectation themselves. It wasn't like I said it.
The people, yeah,
I had somewhat of a little bit of common sense in regards to the Venom ending, because when he got teleported, he got teleported absolutely nothing, right? Everybody who got teleported to Tom Holland's world, remember Green Goblin said he went back to his home. Somebody was living in his house, so on and so forth. So right now, these are the most homeless supervillains we've ever seen in our lives.
I don't know what the fuck going on.
And nobody knows what's going on. Everybody knows they just got powers, and that's it, right? They don't. Nothing of in their world is in this world. So I believe he was in Hawaii. If y'all can correct me on that, but it looked like everything from when he got teleported there, and he ain't getting off no island broke. So in my expectation, I did not see him coming from all the way from Hawaii or California, or wherever the hell he was, all the way to New York. So I had zero expectations of him being in this movie, and I was okay with the fact that he was.
I mean, like, okay, him not being in it, it is what it is. But that reason, in my opinion, is a crazy reason, because the concept of distance is totally irrelevant in this conversation, considering they were traveling across dimensions. Like, come on, man.
How? Who?
Like,
they were traveling across dimensions, not Venom. Venom got stuck wherever he was at.
Like, bro, like Ned literally made portals to call the other Spider-Mans from wherever.
But not Venom. He didn't say, "Hey, come here, Venom."
I get it.
You want to make excuses for why you get it?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like obviously. This is a movie we're talking about. Like, they literally like, oh, hey, let's go to the other side of the world in like 5 minutes sometimes. So I really don't think that that's a valid point in my opinion.
Well, my thing is, I was disappointed I didn't see him in the movie, bro. But at the same time, I really don't think he should have been in, because I don't foresee them really winning. But and they would have won on a cheesy technicality.
That's facts.
I would have been mad.
I would have been mad as shit.
Kind of what happened in Spider-Man 3. Like, he got blown up. I was like, that would not have killed Venom. Like bro.
Real talk, he can survive a fight between him and Venom and Sandman at the same time. Like, it's damn near impossible.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like the last, like, the ending credit scene, like, they should have like played to that shit at some point during the movie, just so everybody would have been thinking about, where the fuck is Venom? Now at the end of the movie, you're like, oh yeah, Venom just sat out here minding his fucking business.
That's a good
like
point.
I feel like if they would have done that shit at some point, I'd be like, okay, cool. But like,
so
it is whatever to me.
Right. You right, Will. I can get behind that.
Yeah, this dude is, because what's smart about that is, if you really Venom, that spider on his chest, reason why it wasn't in the Venom movie and he was more like alien form than like kind of like built, is because he never absorbed Spider-Man. Like he got the crest and copied Spider-Man's whole identity and so on and so forth. It was just unfortunate they had to kind of give him Spider-Man's face to represent Venom, period. But like the whole fact that he had the white on his arms and the spider on his chest is, I think that's going to be created in this.
Well, I put it this way: respect for like not obviously just kind of shoehorning him and having it being disappointing. So obviously in the future we don't exactly know what's going to happen, but let's just say they come out with a movie and the Spider-Man and Venom are duking it out and it's like the most amazing thing ever because the whole movie dedicated to it, then obviously that'll change my opinion a little bit, but we haven't got there yet. The fact of the matter is they had all of these people, and then Venom they just kind of just left out, and then they did tease him. I want to make sure I point that out so people are like, well, you just wanted Venom. Like, no, they did. They literally teased that. So it is what it is. But I personally was disappointed by him not being there.
The teasers I felt was just a bridge because you got to understand, like, Venom's still made by Sony, so like they don't. Any of their products don't exist in the MCU until the MCU made it happen.
Yeah, fact. It's a contract to Sony, and then subcontract.
it was like yo, you go ahead and make Venom, but we don't deal with that. We don't deal with that shit over here. But we will borrow a little bit of symbiote.
And Marvel Studios fucked up from the beginning. They should have never made that damn contract. But
I still feel like he should have had like a little minor like Stan Lee cameo inside the movie somewhere. Like if the news broadcast was just going across fucking the news wherever the hell he at, and they popped him up. And he's like, "Oh shit," or whatever. Just point at the fucking screen and talk about that shit. And we all know this nigga is Venom. Like we see him like that, and we like, "Oh shit!" And then they play that final cut scene or whatever. He's like, "Oh, this nigga Venom just over there chilling the fuck out." Like,
bro, if you didn't notice, they actually never showed. I feel like they didn't have the rights to do it or something because they actually never showed Venom. They never showed the actual symbiote at all. Like literally,
they did his voice. They can't show him on that movie.
That's what I noticed. I feel like it must have been like they was like, okay, we did enough. Let's not even bother spending the money for the rights to illustrate this man
for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, they was like, we already paying for the voice and the actor, but we can't pay for the license for the character. So okay, like that was kind of weird, but me, I was disappointed, but it didn't take away from me liking the movie or anything like that.
Right. So as far as like did the current Peter Parker like make the right decision to spare the villains at the cost of his own, bro? I don't think.
Obviously.
Well, I don't think it was the right decision, but it needed to happen because this man was weak as shit. So I feel like he had that, bro, because that's the only way this man was gonna level up, bro. That boy needed some real like
he needed a loss.
He needed a huge L, bro.
Somebody.
I don't support Aunt May death on any platform. I was fucked up by it in Spider-Man the game.
I cried at that part, seriously.
But why? And she always died like the most brutal death.
This man, she said, "Hell no."
You know what would have been more fucked up if she died by the glider. Just like
because she got hit by that bitch too. When I saw that,
she got smacked.
I said, bro, did this man? This man set up the same fucking scene, bro, from the OG Spider-Man when he was trying to stab Peter through the back or whatever, and he ended up stabbing himself because the spider sense went off or whatever. And he did a little backflip and shit or whatever. He set up the same scene basically. And the fact that he didn't catch it, I was like, bro, come on.
He caught it. He caught
it in the ribs. He caught it in the ribs.
He's talking about like Tom Holland catching it. Like he caught it. He just told I made a run. Tell him to duck or do something. Like wait.
He's talking about the end. He's talking about the end of the movie.
No, he's talking about He talking about the glider. When the glider comes in and like pains the fuck out of that,
right?
That's what he's talking about.
I thought you were talking about when the Green Goblin stabbed him in the back.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's talking about the little
Meg
he threw. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, like of course not. Because I mean, it was just a stupid. It was just a stupid and naive. That's one of the reasons I kind of don't like this Spider-Man. Like, I'm trying to think of who he reminds me of. I don't know if it kind of reminds me of like Batman. How how Batman don't like ever want to kill nobody or whatever. And then the Joker comes and kills like 1,000 people, and then he won't never kill the Joker. It kind of reminds me of some shit like that. It's like no, I must save this one person, but it's like, but they're gonna kill thousands, millions, and it's like you save them. And to be honest with you, we don't even know what happens. Like after the end of the movie, they might go back to their universe and still start fucking people up again. You know what I'm saying? And still end up dying again. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like that was stupid. Now you don't got nobody. Not look at the situation that he's in. He ain't got no uncle. He ain't got no aunt. He ain't got no parents. He ain't got no best friend. He ain't got no girlfriend. It's like he ain't got no fucking mentor. Tony Stark dead. He not in the Avengers. This motherfucker, what the hell you got to live for now, bro? Like you fucked up.
It's called being redcon.
It's a bad decision.
I'm okay with it.
It's a bad decision, bro.
Bad decision. I don't think so, though. But I mean, that's an obvious answer for this question.
First, what was your answer?
I don't think he should have. No, I don't agree with him doing that. That's my answer. Me personally, I would not. No, I would not. My aunt, my mama, my daddy, my brother. None of my loved ones. I would never did that. My opinion.
Bear in mind, that's all he had.
Exactly, and that's all he had too. I would been like, no, fuck that shit.
As soon as dude came, and she was like, "Hey, Peter, one of the guys you told me about is here." My freaking heart fell into my freaking bottom of my freaking body. My freaking stomach started hurting.
I literally was okay.
Because I knew like, okay, she's done. Like, and then when I seen when he walked in and they were just sitting like shoulder to shoulder, I was like, bro, William Dafoe. I was like, Green Goblin is evil. She's not gonna make it.
I was like, bro, I knew back to the chamber, bro. What are you doing?
When I seen him in there though, that green and fucking purple hoodie, I was like, oh yeah, they finna
baby.
They finna comic this nigga. I was like, yeah, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that to happen.
Go ahead, Princess.
I didn't understand him risking not just his aunt's life, but everybody around him by keeping all the villains there to help them. And it's just like, I never understood that because I'm like, no, that's where the fuck they came from.
I mean, technically, his aunt did tell him to do it, but still, I would have been like, hey, aunt, look,
nah.
I'm a fucking man. Like, back off. I'm push this damn button.
I'm glad Happy wasn't there because pointless death was no point for him. Like that shit wasn't gonna suit him at all because he would have died too. He would have folded.
I thought they was gonna light Happy ass up in the car.
Oh, when he pulled up,
you got the beams on your ass. I saw the beams just start slowly popping up more and more. I was like, yo, Happy, what are you doing? I was like, why you pull up like that? What you thought was gonna happen? He can get away.
Happy ass.
Oh, the GG was.
Happy was about to be
that's the problem.
He didn't know. The Green Goblin was like, I mean, that's literally, just for anybody who doesn't know, that's literally one of his tippy top villains. Like between Green Goblin and Venom is probably like the number 1 and 2 villains for Spider-Man. So he didn't know what time it was. He didn't know that he don't want none of the smoke from him. So I give him that, but still, that's the whole point in Tom Holland. It's like, dude, you're stupid. Like just bad decisions on top of bad decisions. And I still don't, in my opinion, even after his auntie died, I still don't think, I feel like it just made him almost dumber. Because it's like, he just started making worse decisions. Like, it's like, okay, now that my aunt died, now I'm going to push the button. It's like, nigga, she already dead. You might as well keep trying to do what you're trying to do now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Gio, you gotta chill, bro.
Fucking dead. I'm done.
I'm with you, GM. I'm with you, GM. I'm with you.
Not even cap.
Tell me, these posers telling us to chill.
They shouldn't have thought about it with Happy ass, but if Happy was black, they definitely weren't gonna think about it.
Oh yeah,
the way Happy pulled up,
the way he pulled up on the bullshit, I was like,
they pulled up in a car with. They said they thought the car was the gun.
Let's be real. If Happy was black, bro, he wasn't pulling up like that. Not to the front of the front. You see all them damn SWAT cars? Why would you pull up to the front of the building? I'm not pulling up.
He's like, I own this place.
You stand a better chance of getting away without me. like fuck no, I'm not gonna get shot.
What's even the reason to go up there? You see the whole apartment is falling apart. It's
what I'm saying. Like that whole the majority of that damage was guess who? Fucking Green Goblin did the majority of that damage by himself.
I know. Happy didn't have nothing to lose on, bro, because he was already under a big ass lawsuit. Happy was finna go to jail.
Also, actually, to talk on that too, they said, I don't know who seized the technology from the Stark Industries, but I also think that's opening up from what's his name? Not Brainiac, MODOK.
Yeah.
For the security company, what's that? What they call AIM? I think them just taking away their products and giving it to the government or under government holding, whatever the case may be, is going to set up for AIM.
Yeah, well, we'll see. These days, you never know.
All right, I know.
Hmm.
So what y'all thinking, man?
I'm gonna go later on this one.
Miss Marvel.
Oh my fucking God, Leo! Stop it! Stop it!
All I'm gonna say is this time, Rashad, I better not hear you mention no Captain America. I'm just gonna say that now.
Bro, hold up, bro.
I was in that shit. I recorded a podcast, but I heard it, and I didn't want to hear it.
Bro, I'm a mention whatever the hell I mentioned. God damn it! But I ain't gonna.
Did you say like the first Captain America movie?
Nah, I'm gonna go later. I'm gonna go later.
It just better not be the first Captain America movie.
Well, Q, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna let y'all.
All right, Banana, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, Leo, go ahead.
Yeah, damn, Princess, you got you.
Oh, y'all want to go first?
Yeah, Princess.
I'll go.
Leo,
okay, let's go. Okay. All right, so is this the best? Y'all already know. I haven't watched all of the MCU movies. I have not. Okay, I was not a big fan until we started this podcast. And I started watching the movies. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I only watch what? I watched Black Panther. Black Panther was my first one, and that's because it was, it was Black Panther. And then it was Shang-Chi, that movie. And then that was fire. I love that movie. Thanks. And then what was the other one that we also talked about?
Did you see Infinity War?
Yeah, the podcast was
Eternals. I think it was Eternals.
Oh hell no!
And then I'm just listing the ones I watched.
You naming? Okay.
Yeah.
You ain't seen Infinity War? How the?
I don't know. I haven't seen Infinity War.
Like what?
I'm sorry, I wasn't.
Do you understand what's going on?
And then now the Spider-Man.
Hey, Will.
So listen.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna have to say, throughout all the ones that I've seen, I would have to say this was not my favorite one. Or this was not the best one that I have seen.
Leo just unsubbed.
I was like, what's your favorite?
My favorite, I liked it, the Shang-Chi one.
Oh damn, that's your number one? Okay.
Yeah. That was
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's the only name for him, so I can understand that one.
Yeah, I only named first. But I love that movie.
It was quite beastly.
Yeah. And it made me surprisingly, it was comedy almost throughout the whole movie, which I liked, and it had me crying in my seat as well. So I kind of enjoyed that part.
Was you crying when the daddy got his soul took? Just looking like this and shit. Spirit leaving his body.
It was so stupid, yo.
Got his ass.
But yeah, that's my favorite one out of the four that I've watched. So no, this wasn't the best one that I've seen. Yeah. But it was still a 10 out of 10.
Yep.
All right, go ahead, Juju.
Oh, I like the Black Panther. I don't care. That's still like my favorite movie.
Put the comment back up there.
I still like the Black Panther. I don't care how good a movie is. A good of a Marvel, whatever movie it is.
She said Wakanda forever. Huh?
Wakanda forever.
Yeah. May God rest his soul.
That's all.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be
I was
our
very upset when that man passed.
movie.
Yeah, Black Panther is my second one. Shang-Chi, that one.
Leo, what you got?
I already know what I want to say.
What, this movie?
You goddamn right. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. No, because it's not brand new. No.
Tom Holland fiend.
No, I'm a Spider-Man fan. First of all, see, they think let me explain something. They think it's about Tom Holland. I don't give a fuck about Tom Holland, right? I appreciate his contribution to the Spider-Man. I am a Spider-Man fan, and I love the way Spider-Man was portrayed in the last 3 movies. This one had broken the fucking bank for me. Followed up behind that is Ragnarok as well as Shang-Chi, and I'll be all.
All right. The answer is no. So this is the best MCU movie, not in my opinion. No. I do think it probably makes it into my top 3. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. I'm about to piss off Banana, so no, I apologize.
I knew it.
It's a certain movie you named.
Yes, Leo. Yes, Captain America Civil War.
You know why? Because Captain America wasn't by himself.
Bro, like, look, it's not. Look, Captain America it's not about him. It's because, bro, when Black Panther did that triple spin kick in the air, that shit hit different. I'm sorry, bro. They literally said that. They literally talked about it. They was like behind the scenes where they talked about it. They said that they specifically added that shit because they knew people was gonna be tripping when they saw it. And when I was in the theater, I literally went like, I lost my. I was like, this nigga looked like he flew through the air and did a spin kick. Like, what the fuck, double dragon head ass nigga? Like, this shit was wild. I was like, bro, freaking Bucky.
Hold
was like,
hold up on Will coming, Will. I mean, Q.
It was just, bro. It was like so much carnage. And then Iron Man, the way he was like, the way he told, I think when like Cap was trying to calm Iron Man down, and he was like, man, I don't care. He killed my mom. I was like his voice was cracking. I was like, bro, like this shit hit, bro. I'm sorry.
So
it's gonna be hard to beat that. Spider-Man gets it's like the third. It'll be Captain America Civil War, then Infinity War, then Spider-Man like right after that.
Why did they call it a Captain America movie where all the parts that you love about it was never Captain America?
It was Captain America. I just didn't want to explain all day because we got other people that gotta talk on this bitch. But yeah, I love Captain America. He pulled that fucking. Was that the movie? Pulled the helicopter and shit. Like with his fucking bare hands.
Your favorite movie, you should know.
I'm pretty sure. Well, I liked all the Captain America movies, so including the first one too. Goddamn.
Oh my God.
It had to happen, guys. Though it had to happen. It was a necessity. I'm
gonna just go. I mean, you can put Will coming up now because Will's 5 is almost my 5 to a T. Except for mine is the first Guardians, then Winter Soldier, then this Spider-Man movie, then Black Panther, then Ragnarok.
Okay.
I didn't really feel Infinity War like that, but like
which Guardian?
The first Guardians. Them is my 5.
Wait, you said you had a Spider-Man. You said which one? The first one?
No. This Spider-Man movie.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I can see that. This wasn't like the favorite. It definitely wasn't a favorite. I put it at top 5 though. I wouldn't say top 3. But mine probably honestly, bro. I was fucking with Civil War hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
even though Cap be killing me sometimes, dude. But Civil War really like portrayed how badass they was, like for real. They was coming
doing fucking people up in that movie.
They were doing some badass shit the whole movie, bro. And
then they jump Captain America.
And they would be
or they jump Iron Man. I mean.
He
So
fucked up Don
I don't know why Iron Man was getting his ass. Tony did not deserve to get his ass beat.
First of all,
But
Bucky and Cap were hard.
but it happens though every time Tony gets on the screen, bro. Like for some reason he gets his ass beat. It takes him to get to that battle hard level, rip the shreds for him to get off. But and I fuck with him.
He arrogant as fuck.
He is, bro. But I like him for that reason though. It was because of that, because of his arrogance. The shit funny to me. Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely rolling with Civil War as my top favorite. To this day, I will rewatch that bitch a lot.
Bro, Ant-Man picked up literally a fucking part of an airplane wing and fucking swung that bitch, bro. I was like,
speaking of Ant-Man, that movie was good too. Ant-Man movie was really
good. Facts.
I think Ant-Man was the most enjoyable movie out of all of them, all the way.
That's the most underrated movie in the whole MCU.
It was.
I think.
It 100% was. I agree.
A lot of people never even saw that shit.
That's what I will say about Civil War. Civil War had some of the hardest fights in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you on that.
Exactly.
Civil War had some hard ass fights in that.
Nigga, Black Panther was not no fucking bitch. He said, I will hunt you down. You have killed my father." So, that shit was lit.
All right, y'all. So we got that last question for the night, man. What villain do y'all want to see next, other than Venom, bro? We already know everybody want to see Venom.
I threw that shit in. I was like, no, we can't just say it because I already know.
Does it have to be a villain or can it be an antagonist?
I mean, if you want to throw it in, then go for it.
Deadpool or Wolverine?
I would like to see Deadpool in it.
Okay, hold on. Let me rephrase.
I agree.
Also think of a villain too, because neither one of them are villains. So.
I know, but they both are antagonists.
It'll be cool though.
Shit, I gotta really think about it. Oh, technically they kind of announced Morpheus.
Yes, Morpheus. That's what I was trying to think.
Because Morpheus walked past the alleyway and it said Spider-Man was Peter Parker in the trailer. So
but as you know, now we don't know for sure if they're gonna do the full crossover because they be bullshitting now. So we don't have a clue.
Oh fuck! What's old boy's name? The one that wears the tiger fur, the hunter.
Craven the hunter.
Craven. Yeah. Bring Craven in there. Or I would love to see Craven in that next. Because that you don't really need like to create like another Spider-Man movie without it needing to be connected to something. Craven would be an awesome put in.
Yeah, facts.
That's why I fuck with those two, Gio. Either Kingpin or Hobgoblin. I'm fucking with.
Kingpin, definitely. Yeah, that should have been fire.
Kingpin can't.
You say
he can't because he's dealing with. He already got fucked up by Daredevil.
He did.
And fucked up by Punisher. He got beat up by two people.
But that's what. So back to that whole bullshit ass theory about fucking Ned. That is one of the shit that's like been going around the internet. I don't know if anybody else was saying that shit of Ned being fucking Hobgoblin.
Why?
I don't know how they put it together because I just saw the articles and I was like, okay, it seems like bullshit. But I don't know. It's like been a big since the movie wasn't even before it came out. All the motherfuckers talking about this shit. I'm like, I haven't felt enough about it to read the fucking article to see if any input or what they got to say about that shit. But
I think Ned's gonna replace the Asian guy who's the
about Wong.
Wong. I think Ned's gonna replace him because clearly like Wong's contract is gonna run out and blah blah blah. So when they switch it over to the last phase, Ned's gonna take over because he's gonna teach him. Because like remember, Doctor Strange was impressed about the fact because remember he was like, I got tingling fingers. He got tingling.
Yeah, Hobgoblin's actual name is Ned.
Oh shit. I didn't even know that.
It is? Oh.
Yeah, Hobgoblin's actual name in the comics is Ned.
You know what I thought Hobgoblin was? I thought it was Green Goblin's son. Like,
hell no. When the Hobgoblin, why everybody talking about who the fuck cares about the Hobgoblin? Why is everybody talking about
whoa. Hobgoblin is literally just about the same as fucking Green Goblin, just with fucking tech.
No, he literally has no strength. He's not strong. Green Goblin is strong as fuck. Hobgoblin
Green Goblin took a shot. Yeah, he's all tech.
That's all I'm finna say. Hobgoblin is just straight tech though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but bro, they literally duke it out in the cartoon, and the Green Goblin whoops his ass.
Bro, Hobgoblin be fucking shit up. I mean, like he don't whoop. Fucking Spider-Man will whoop that Hobgoblin ass in the comics. That's what we talking about, a villain, not what two villains.
I mean, I guess, but goddamn, like the Green Goblin whoops his ass worse than a Hobgoblin ever fucking could.
You say he want bosses, not semi-bosses.
Exactly. We want real niggas. We trying to go up, banana, not down.
We want a Rick Ross, not a Meek Mill, nigga.
If you got Venom in this bitch, are you gonna have another villain in that bitch? The other villain gonna be a fucking sub boss, ain't he? He ain't gonna be the main boss with Venom.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, cause they said it's like 3 more movies that they see that Tom Holland signed up for a contract for, so they got to pull some fucking body out.
What happened to the Vulture? What happened to the Vulture in the movie? Like,
he's in jail.
He's just in jail, right? He's just in jail.
He's in jail.
That would be smart to Craven breaks Vulture out of jail because he's the
other one. I feel like they gotta do Craven the Hunter. Like, I feel like they just have to at some point. Like they haven't done it. He's one of the most interesting villains. I feel like they got to at some point. But that's not. I mean, I don't know who my number 1 would be. I was gonna let everybody else go first. Princess, I don't know. Do you know the other villains?
I mean, they did Shocker. They did Shocker. They did Electro. No, Scorpion. Scorpion and Craven. They could do Scorpion and Craven.
Wait, I was trying to get everybody a chance to go for a Princess. Yell at me.
Listen, since it's the last question,
you're like, fuck it.
Now, right now, we're just trying to think of other villains because, like, they kind of touched a lot of them.
Look. If we ain't worried about airtime, look, I'm gonna
don't blow it over.
I ain't gonna go crazy. Look, I'm gonna tell you somebody who we need to have that we haven't. We need to go ahead and go into this realm because it's like a totally different dynamic. They need to go ahead and go into like that whole. They would probably require like 2 villains for this. They need to go into the whole Black Cat thing because they haven't never had. They haven't never had Black Cat.
That'd be dope.
100% fact.
And that shit would be fire too.
No, Craven and Black Cat together in the same movie would be dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if they would twist it up and make it his daughter or some shit, but like for her to be like help him deal with Craven because Craven's that good. Fuck yeah,
and she would have her own motives because, of course, it's Black Cat. You know what I'm saying? So that would be
Batman just got Catwoman. I fuck with that. Fuck that hard.
That's what I was gonna say. Now, the ones we done named them about basically the only ones that could Scorpion be hard. Like
they don't really got that many left. I'm looking on Wikipedia right now.
Yeah, like, wasn't Scorpion already taken care of? Oh no, was in the first movies? In the first 3 movies?
Scorpion? I don't think they ever had Scorpion.
They didn't do Scorpion yet at all?
I don't think so, no.
That's why I said my answer back. I was gonna say Scorpion too.
I mean, I don't know. Like, he never really seemed like he was that great of a villain to me.
Yeah, me neither. I remember. I'm gonna be honest with you. He was just like a similar. He was like Shocker and Rhino.
I mean, once they pulled out like Electro and shit, I'm like, okay, y'all got like all of the most crucial niggas now.
I mean, they could bring Rhino. They could bring Rhino. Rhino could be a big problem.
I kind of wish that they didn't do the Lizard in this movie, so they actually could have did him right. Because they fucked up. The Lizard could have been so good. That had a potential to be one of the best ones, and they fucked it up with the Amazing Spider-Man. I'm kind of salty about that. I'm looking. They got like the Prowler, like.
Yeah,
that ain't really shit.
They got Jekyll. I don't know what like they just in. But
and Blade wasn't really like a villain necessarily.
Yeah, he was the antagonist looking for Morpheus, but he wanted to kill Morpheus.
Fucking Black Cat though is like that's a definite that needs to happen in the next movie because honestly, especially if they're gonna have him like it seems like they're gonna have him like he's starting over as Spider-Man basically to a extent because they even like had him in like the old fucking like old suit and everything matching up. So I'm like, yeah, if they
I literally just thought of a good way to put them shits together, bro. Like she's stealing, she's trying to rob Craven, and like Spider-Man sees it and tries to stop it, but then like he sees Spider-Man and is like, oh, that's impressive or some shit like that, and wants to hunt this nigga down.
I got one.
I don't think a love interest with Black Cat is gonna suit the current Peter Parker.
Well, no. Well,
it can though because nobody knows him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She, what's her name, doesn't know that he's Peter Parker.
And nigga on the open market
anymore. She didn't even know. Matter of fact, she didn't even know who he was at all.
Exactly.
He not smooth, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
But I mean, maybe they changed it because he's getting older.
But yeah, true though, true. I gotta see college him.
Yeah, because that's when he got slick as fuck. He had like 3-4 chicks in college that he was like rotating.
If college him is smooth as shit, I fuck with it. As her being a love interest, but
Black Cat liked Spider-Man because of Spider-Man. She didn't fall for him over because of Peter Parker just yet. Like she was just digging him over just being Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean Black Cat was a fucking troll.
That's always gonna be the only time she's gonna meet him anyways. Is when he's Spider-Man.
But y'all forgot one. I was gonna bring this shit up because I just looked. I almost forgot this man, freaking Hydro Man. Like that shit would be. Imagine how sick that they can make it, especially with like all the CGI.
Yeah,
man, that shit would be crazy.
Yeah.
That should be dope.
That's what I thought about fucking Craven the Hunter though. He got to be in a fucking movie though, because he's the only one a part of like the original like Sinister Six that's not been in the movie yet.
Thanks.
Everybody else have been in one. He was a part of the original Sinister Six. It was Craven the Hunter, Vulture, Mysterio, Doc Ock,
Electro.
Damn. Yeah, Electro, and who was the sixth one? Fuck.
I can't remember the last one.
It was Rhino.
Rhino.
It was Rhino.
Yeah, but now they pretty much pull whatever 6 niggas out of their ass and call them Sinister Six.
Thanks.
As long as they got Electro in that bitch though, I'm straight. So look, now that we talk about Black Cat, now everybody want Black Cat.
I know, right? It'd be dope to see, bro, because we don't get to see it. So
yeah, I think I definitely think
that works too. That works perfectly. I like that idea.
Because Craven was tasked by someone to hunt Black Cat because she stole from them and ends up finding Spider-Man the better prey.
Yeah, like I said, like the whole point and interest is just finding a way to get Craven to Spider-Man through Black Cat.
Tombstone. I almost forgot about him. I mean, I don't know. Tombstone
he'd be kind of weak. Man.
Yeah, I'm saying Tombstone kind of like,
Tombstone is not that big of a threat. Right. He's a watered down kingpin.
Yeah, he's just like very invulnerable, but I don't know. Like that's not enough in my opinion. But I mean, they made the Vulture work, and I didn't think that they was ever gonna give him a full movie. So
I mean, they got Michael Keaton to play him, so he
had facts. He did a bomb ass job too.
He said
and that was his dad. I mean, that was he was the fucking dad of the girlfriend.
I feel Negative Man was done so good in the game somewhat that it'd be kind of weird to put him on the screen.
Is that? Wait a minute, is that who that was? The Asian dude from Spider-Man? Negative Man.
Yeah, Negative Man.
I didn't know who the fuck. I was the whole time I'm playing the game. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck he is. I was talking shit like, who the fuck is this villain?
I thought it was a new villain. I thought shit was.
If at facts, I thought they made this nigga up.
I mean, that's that Sinister Six that they pulled up was not like bullshit. That was actually a comic book Sinister Six.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I never heard of this. I never heard of Negative Man. I don't know, man. Like, I think we could do without him. That's just me.
That's
like,
I
fuck with Hydro Man, Craven, and Felicia.
I mean, the game. So like,
right. Well, all right, y'all, man. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. This was the Spider-Man No Way Home movie review, man. Hey, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and like the video right now. I appreciate everybody for coming out. Definitely follow all the homies. Everybody's links gonna be in the description. So make sure y'all follow everybody. We do stream tomorrow. We stream tomorrow Thursday. And Sunday. And Sunday. So y'all keep up, man. Keep up with the homies, man. We appreciate everybody coming out. BND squad out. Peace.